What's up, everybody? Nick over here with F&R Kennels. Just a little quick update. I know I haven't posted a video. I actually never do. But I just wanted to see you guys a little quick update. What's up, Cookie? Say hi. So the dogs are doing good, everybody. Everything. Chapo's over there. I got him out right now. Chapo! Chapo! And Cookie's out here. Chapo and Cookies are the ones that share the... Cookie! Good girl. Hey, good girl. Go, go. There's Chapo. Chapo! So it's about to start getting really, hey, stop. It's about to start getting real hot down here in California. Just if you guys are in South California, you guys own bullies or own any type of dog and they're outside, like I keep my dogs 24/7, like outside. They're either in their kennel or they're out here in the yard playing around. I never keep them out here during the mid of the day, between like 11 to like 2, 3. They're always in their kennel. It's after 4 or even after 5 is when they come out, like right now. Just because you guys I don't recommend you guys bringing them out, especially if you guys have like pups, like Lola over here. Lola, say hi. So because you don't want to risk the overheating. I never had a dog actually pass out on me or worst case scenario die on me on a heat stroke. But I mean, you don't need nothing like that on your conscience, just so you can learn from it. Just avoid all of that if possible. I separated my kennels. As you guys could tell, they were together, but I felt like it's a little bit more space for the dogs. They don't have to really look at each other or kind of just bark at each other. I could just go around here and clean the weeds or anything that's around the kennels as well. And I added some shade at the top, nothing too crazy. I had these put in, but like we had some bad winds a few months back, and I just never secured them, and so I just put some plywood and the remaining of the roofing that I had, and then I just put like some 4x4s on top just for some weight, and I got to come back and tie a rope across on each side of the kennel, so that way the wind comes, it doesn't knock it down again. But it provides enough shade for them. This stuff is not really that expensive. This one's the most expensive. You can find it at the Tractor Supply, and it's just like a shade tarp for like kennels. That's what it's actually meant for. But this one will be the pricey one. I have 3 different ones. I have this black one right here, and then I bought this one, which is like a privacy type of fence, but it lets air go through, because you kind of see my fingers go through it. This one you can find it at Home Depot for like, I think a roll is like, I want to say like $15. And then this one, I like this one the best, to be honest. I feel like this one lasts a long time, and it provides a great amount of shade and lets air flow into the kennels because of the holes. You don't want to overdo it, obviously. I seen some kennels where they wrap the whole kennel. Here what I should have done, just wrap to the half of the kennel. On the other side though, I did wrap all of it, just because that's the side where the sun gets hit the most, over here with Lola. And on the back side, on the half back, I doubled it up. I put the black one and the green one, and that creates just some good shade for her in the back there. So she's well in some good shade. And I always wet it down, wet it down. Like I'm about to wet it down right now after they clean them up. I got Cookie and Chapo outside, and what I usually do is every day when it's the summertime, and for these 3 months that are coming up real hot, June, July, and August, I come down here and I just start wetting them, wetting it, and the next following day, the ground is nice and soaked and cool. Because remember, the dogs, they sweat through their paws, so you want to maintain those paws as cool as possible. If you got concrete, if you got wood, I recommend you guys keep that thing wet as much as you can if you do have them outside. That's the reason I like ground or just plain dirt, because you could keep it wet and it maintains like that throughout the rest of the day. And then the dogs, they'll dig like a little pothole for them, and that pothole has a lot of cool dirt, so they just stay there and they stay really comfortable on top of that with the shade and everything. But that's how I did it here. I gotta add another screen back here just because there's never sun that hits it on this side. All the shade comes from back there, but they do bark a lot with these with the neighbors' Rottweilers. So that's why I'll build it. But you see, that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, ain't no big news. Just got the kennel separated, which I like it, because if a kennel, one of the panels gets damaged or I gotta replace it, I could just come in here and work on each kennel without having to move the other kennel, or without for me or saving me a lot of effort on doing so. But this is pretty much it back here. You see that? I just put some plywood for added shade between the back wall of the back wall and the kennel. It doesn't bother my neighbor, and they're really good neighbors. They don't mind if I stack wood on top of this concrete block, and I don't let the wood slide over to their property. But always get with your neighbors, ask them, just have some decency, just let them know. Keep it peaceful, especially if you have a lot of dogs. Keep it peaceful with your neighbors. That way everybody's happy. But that's pretty much it. I always try to keep your guys' kennels clean, whether you guys have them outside, inside. I try to do the best as I can. That's one of the points that I'm going to talk about today. Yeah, you see, I try to rake as much as I can, any dirt or not dirt, any trash, any poop that gets out here. That's another reason why I separated the kennels. It's a lot easier and I could clean them a lot better. I could come back here with the garden hose and some bleach and just, sanitize over here. I could spray all my tick stuff, all my fleas, all my flies, sprays, all that stuff. Because that's going to start popping off any day now, actually, since we are in spring already. Got to start doing that too. But keep your kennels clean, like I said, that's another reason. That's why you guys don't see Azula, which was another foundation female American Bully that I previously owned. It was a blue one. Awesome little pup. But that's another one of my topics. You see what happened in my case. First of all, Candy here, she didn't take. She should have had puppies already. She did. She ended up not taking. I just never made the video because obviously I don't make videos as I should. I know I say this on all my videos, but I'm gonna start trying to produce more videos on my dogs. What's up, girl? What's up, huh? What's wrong? But just be patient and just what I could, I try to do my best. But that's the whole reason I sold my other little pup that I had to be here, part of the camp. But that's a very, very important topic, I think, for every American Bully breeder and for any dog breeder in general. I love this breed. This is my favorite type of dogs. I love them. I like the way they look, with, without, their ears, their muzzles, everything about them I like about them. I try to not bash any other American breeder on the YouTube community, because to be honest, I like at least one dog out of everybody out there that has a YouTube channel breeding these dogs. That's just how much I love this breed. But that being said, I'm not gonna overflow myself with these dogs knowing that I can't handle them. So that's the reason why I sold Azula, because it was getting to the point where my job, my work, me and my brother, we run an agriculture company contracting license down here in California, and that keeps us really, really busy. Sometimes we'll be getting home like at 6, 7 p.m., especially during the months of July, August, October, September, and October, and even November. Those days, those months are really, really busy for us. But so that was the whole reason why I ended up rehoming Azula. I just feel like right now, at my stage of being a breeder, or just being a hobby breeder, or just an enthusiast of the breed, my limit for dogs is what I have here, which is my 3 females and my 1 foundation male, which is Chapo. It is what it is. If I only have a litter once a year, then it is what it is. I love my dogs either way. I never really got into the breeding game to start making money. It's not, at least not for me. That's not what it's about. But just having fun and trying to better the breed is it's what makes it for me. Having just to think about what colors you'll get from your litters, what sizes, how many males, females. Those are the exciting parts for me right there. And then when you have low litters, it's a lot easier for you to find decent homes for all of those puppies. Whether you having 3, 4 litters a year, then you having to actually, sometimes, I'm not saying anybody does it, but it's, you just end up selling your pup to whoever has the money for it, and that's how it goes. And I try to. Azula, she got rehomed to a previous buyer of myself, so she's like 2 hours away. So I could actually go and check up on her whenever I want. That was the deal that I got with the buyer, and she's doing great. But I don't know. Just be careful how many dogs you guys get. I always say don't get into it with the intention of making money, because if something goes wrong in your program, in your process, your dogs tend to suffer and you tend to suffer as well, and then sometimes things don't come out, man. And like I said, my girl right here, she didn't take and that was because I didn't do the AI on her. I just I thought they did a natural tie. I put them together in the kennel, and I actually believe that they actually did the natural tie or whatever, but they didn't. I'm assuming they didn't. But it's like, it's not like I was really, it was, she took, she didn't, and no, so be it. We'll try again next time. And next time I'll just do the AI just to be on the safe side, and then whatever happens. Candy. And then Lola, she'll be coming in to eat anytime, but obviously we're gonna skip that heat. But yeah, I just want to keep you guys a little update on the kennels. Got the shade, but you see, provides decent shade. No sun hits the kennels, and then I put the shade tarps around, and everything should be fine. Take care of your dogs. Be careful with those dog foods. I know I'm late on that sports mix recall. I think everybody done talked about it already on the community, but that's the reason I never really just stick with one food, like, for the entire time or for the entire year. I'm constantly switching foods with my dogs. I try to do it like every 3 months. Get them something, and something that they like. I'm not saying I just give them whatever, or whatever the next brand is, or whatever like that. No, I kind of have like the foods that they like, the kibbles that they enjoy. That's what I try to rotate them throughout the year, and I think it just gives them like a different little variety of taste. It's not always the same thing, and it helps out if one of those dog foods get a recall. At least in your conscience, you feel like you didn't feed that stuff to your dog the whole year. You know what I mean? So I try to. I know my dogs really like the Victor Pro Plus, so I give them that probably like 4 months out of the year, and then they like the natural from Costco. You can find that at Costco. And what else? They like the Royal Canin. That one's kind of hard to find because the only place I found it was like at Pepco, and that's kind of the only place that has it. And sometimes I can't even get over there to get it. But I try to rotate them between 4 different foods throughout the year, and it's just I feel like that works for me. But you guys could feed your dogs whatever you guys want. But I'm about to finish cleaning out their kennels and feed them and water them and spray down their kennels with some water for tomorrow. That way they stay nice and so cool. Yeah. Good luck with your guys' programs. I know I say this every time, but I'll try to upload as much as I can. I'm gonna try to upload at least once a week. I know that's kind of hard to do because at least from my side, just sometimes after I'm done, it just passes my mind, and then it gets dark, and then it's too late to film, and then I just don't want to record me talking inside or you guys watching my face and for me to talk. I usually like to show the dogs because when I go into YouTube channels, I like it when the YouTuber shows their dogs. I just don't want to see the YouTuber or just hear him talk for no reason. That's just me. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll keep you guys updated. Lola, look at Lola. She's coming out really, really good, man. Look at that. Look at that. Lola and Chapo are gonna bring out probably some of the best pups I'll breed. To be honest, that's just my opinion. And she's the only one that I got that got her ears cropped. Which, to be honest, it doesn't bother me. But I don't know. I think I like the ears of my dogs. I just like them because when I play with them, that's like the first thing that I massage or I give them, run my fingers through it. But I mean, I think the bullies look great with them or look great without them. Both things. But just be careful on who you guys take them to if you guys do go with the crops. But Cookie, come here. Cookie. Look at Cookie, guys. Look at her. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Yeah. She's good. See, this is why I like the ears. Look at that. This is what I do when they like it. Go. Go. Hey, go. Cookie, go. The other, like 2 months back, one of my buyers, the buyer that bought Azula, he bought my keeper that I wanted to keep off her and Chapo, and he brought him over, and that guy was looking like a real beast. It just passed through, it just slipped my mind, and I should have recorded him, but I could always go over and get a video of him. Eventually I'll show you one of their offsprings. But yeah, guys, just look out for your dogs in the heat. Those flies, because I know how irritating those flies could be on your dogs. I know they are on mine. Spray down your dogs and spray down their kennels as well. And good luck with all your future breedings. And I guess like, comment, and subscribe or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. F&R Kennels out.